Hello flosstube, it's Caitlin with a Stitch for Mom, and welcome to my 2023 WIP parade. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for having me. I have been gone for like 9 months. Life just got busy. Eddie's a busy toddler. It's busy. So starting to slow down a little bit. So we're gonna try to sprinkle in some more floss tubes. So we're gonna start with the WIP parade. So this is all of my WIPs from the that I have up to November 2023. I'm going to try to give you all the information I can about them. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out on Instagram or comment down below and I can help you out. Because I won't have specific floss colors. I'll just have my fabric that I stitched on. So let's go ahead and get started. The first project is You Know It, You Love It, is Halloween Rules by Lizzie Kate. So this year I finished all of the rules, and the only thing I have left to finish is the border and then this top part. So I probably should have had this done, but I'm not. I'm using all my own colors, and I changed some things, like I changed the way the ghost looked. Changed this whole block, looks a lot different. I made the witch hat black, things like that. So that is my first one. My second one is Halloween Night by Heart in Hand. Oh, this is stitched on 28 count coffee tea-dyed Monaco. This one is also stitched on 28 count coffee tea-dyed Monaco, and I'm using my own colors. I am brightening it up a lot. So I'm adding purples and really bright oranges and then blacks instead of the more brown colors. All right. My next WIP, I do not have a cover photo for you, but it is a Gingerbread House by Stitching with the Housewives. This is stitched on 28 count mint Lugana from Picture This Plus. I'm using color and cotton threads. One of their little dapper doodads. All right, this past year, at the beginning of the year, January, I finished a snowy jarful. So I only have one more of the hands-on design jarfuls left, and that is the Liberty jar. I do not have the cover photo, but this is what mine looks like. I stitched it on 28 count black, 28 count Monaco that I dyed black. So it's got more of a purpley color to it. I am using my own colors, and I'm changing up the flowers so they'll alternate. It'll go red, blue throughout the whole entire thing with a light blue jar. Hoping to have this done this year so this can mark that off my list. Then we have Honey Bee Sampling by Little House Needleworks. I am stitching this on 28 count Monaco that I dyed. I don't remember if it was evening blue or it's some dye blue, and then I coffee tea dunked. I'm using my own colors, but I absolutely love this one. I forget how much I like it until I look at it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. All right, next WIP I have is Flea Market Flowers by Lori Holt. I am stitching this on 28 count Lamb's Wool Joplin using all the called for colors. This year I finished filling out this flower. All right, my next WIP is Frostys Night Out by Blackbird Designs. I almost got this done last year. It is very close. I am stitching it on 28 count linen, witch out linen, which I'm not a huge fan of. I don't remember what color it is, but once I finish this and then I have some leftover fabric that I'm going to stitch something on, I probably won't stitch on this type of fabric again. I'm trying to go slow. My last WIP parade was really quick. I'm a very fast talker. Okay, Let's Talk Winter, and I'm doing the big piece. I have all 4 of these, but the only one I've done so far is autumn. I haven't even started the spring or summer. And I am stitching this on 28 count Shadow Lugana from Picture This Plus. And I'm using all of the called for colors. All right. My next WIP I started last year. It is Jolly Happy Soul by With Thy Needle and Thread. I am stitching this on 36 count Winter's Brew by R&R. And I'm using my own colors. I need to pull this one back out soon. It's pretty sweet. Around the same time I started that one last year, I also started Merry Christmas by With Thy Needle and Thread. I am stitching this on the same fabric, 36 count Winter's Brew by R&R. And I would have more of this done, but I messed up the trees at the bottom of his skirt, so I have to do some ripping out. And I just wasn't feeling it when I was working on it. All right, my next WIP is another With Thy Needle and Thread. Happy Birthday America. I am stitching this on 36 count. I believe it's called Salt Rock from Color and Cotton. So I just have started the base and then the bunting. Okay, my next WIP is Salmon Liberty from A Sip of the Seasons by With Thy Needle, no, Stitching with the Housewives. The word with is just getting me every single time. I started this 2 years ago, I believe, and I did not work on it this year. But I'm stitching it on 28 count black Jubilee. I forgot the word. And I'm using my own colors. My next WIP is another Stitching with the Housewives, and it is one of their cups. So I do not have the cover photo, but it is the Liberty cup. So there's a chicken, and there's a cup, and then there's white daisies. So this is stitched on 28 count black Jubilee. There we go. All right. Another Stitching with the Housewives piece that I don't have the cover photo for is Jingle Bell Cafe. I am stitching this on 28 count black Jubilee. I worked a lot on this a couple weeks ago. I should probably have it done, but I kind of got burnt out on Christmas stitching. I did change a few things, so there should be, like, right below these cups or above these, there should be like a row of Santa with reindeer. I just didn't feel like it went very well, so I took that out and just moved everything up a little bit. So yeah. Sorry, I can hear Eddie. All right, my next WIP is Hands On Designs, the Summer Basket. I am starting this one. This is the one I've started. I am stitching it on 40 count flax linen. The blue and the red are called for. This light blue, it's called for a teal, but I changed it to more of a light blue. So that one. Okay, this next WIP, I am probably gonna restart. Probably. It is Grace on Thee by Plum Street Samplers. I love this pattern. It's so cute. Currently, I'm stitching it on 28 count lamb's wool, and I don't like it. I think I want to restart it on some 36 count. And I'm far, but I'm really not that far. So I'm probably gonna end up restarting that. All right. Another WIP that should be done that's not is Halloween Sampler by Heart and Hand. I bought this a couple years ago when we were up in Minnesota at Stitchville as a kit. It just came with the fabric. So I am using the called for 32 count fabric, but I am changing up the colors. Here's the original. Here's what I did. I like adding purple, so anywhere I can add purple. I'm a purple fan. All right, my next WIP is Spring Fling by With I Needle and Thread. Started this last year. I am stitching it on 28 count peach gel blend, and I'm using my own colors. Except for the bunny is called for. The rest is my own. All right. Another WIP I started last year was Sweet Summer Come Again. I am doing this piece. I don't have a very big start on it, but it is stitched on 28 count Ren Lugana from Picture This Plus. I'm gonna go with my strawberry decor. All right, my next WIP is my last in this series I need to finish, and it's Summer Smalls. It's this piece. I've done all the rest of them. I've done winter, autumn, spring. Summer is my last one. I am changing the colors. I'm making it a little bit more patriotic since that's kind of the way I go during summer. Keeping some the same, like the U will still be a watermelon. But I'm stitching this on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. And that's what I have. I need to finish this so I can put it up this year. All right, another WIP I have is Watermelon Seeds by Stitching with the Housewives. I believe I'm using the called for DMC / called for Color and Cotton, not Color and Cotton, Classic Colorworks. And I should probably have it done. This is what I have. Stitched on 28 count black Joplin. All right, my next, gosh, I got a lot of WIPs. My next WIP is Ye Old Crow Sampler by Heart and Hand. And I actually restarted this year. I was stitching it on 28 count Monaco, and I just kind of getting over that. And I've been really liking 36 count. So I bought this. It's called Ween Beans from Needle Bling Designs. So I restarted it. It's going to be so tiny. And I restarted it just like at the end of October. All right, another WIP I have, I do not have the cover photo for. It is Liz Matthews' All Hallows Eve. I started this last Thanksgiving. It's stitched on 32 count Hazelwood linen from Fiber on a Whim. I'm using my own colors, and I'm taking out where it says All Hallows Eve because I just kind of want to make this a fall piece. So I'm using 2/2. All right. My next WIP from this year is Monthly Way in September. I was bound and determined. I was like, I'm going to do these. I didn't even get the first one done, guys. I am changing the colors on this. So I know it's stitched on 28 count Ren Lugana from Picture This Plus. I'm using Little Sprout for the green, Fortissimo for the orange, which is my all-time favorite fall orange. This really pretty blue. It's like came in my Color and Cotton fall, one of the fall packs. Changed the shirt to just a burgundy shirt. I like it a lot. It's cute. All right. Next WIP is Blooming Tiny Toe by Heart and Hand. I'm stitching this on 32 count petite point blue. I'm using my own colors. This is what I have so far. I have the first half kind of done. I'm starting on the second one. I'm lightening it up a lot from what it was in the picture. All right. My next WIP is Chick Party by Lizzie Kate. This was one of my 12 by 12 starts. I did not work on this after 12 by 12, so I still have a lot to go. I have one little chickie. And this is 32 count lavender Jubilee, I believe. I don't know if it's 32 or 28. Okay, my next WIP will be a finish here pretty soon. It is January Chuckin' Along. I was inspired to do this with my new Color and Cotton floss pack that I got. I just absolutely love that blue. So I'm changing it. The snowman in the picture, the snowman have like these long legs. I'm not doing that. I'm debating on, there's sheep down here. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might just add some snowflakes. I'm going to play around with it and see. But it's on 28 count black Jubilee. All right, another WIP is friend of the Jelly Bean Jubilee book, and it is, I believe it's this one. I'm stitching it on the same lavender Jubilee. I think I'm stitching, so far every one of these that I've stitched out of this book have been on this fabric. So I stitched the chick, the flowers, and I stitched this guy. I would like, the only one I'm not sure that I'm going to stitch, I do not think I'm going to stitch her. I think I'm going to stitch all the rest of them. All right, another WIP I have is Cloud Factory Cell. It's the Dinosaur ABC cell. This is stitched on 28 count linen from Forbidden Fiber. And this is that came with the kit. I got the kit. And this is the dinosaur I just recently did. So yeah, this cell's been done for almost a year. Still powering through it. All right, we're almost done with this set. My next WIP is Gone Batty by With I Needle Thread. I did not work on this. So I'm running into a problem with this pattern is I don't remember what I used for the peach flowers. I have no idea. It's not in my bag. I can't seem to color match it. So I'm kind of just like, meh. Even though I do have quite a bit done. All right. The next WIP I have is You Are My Sunshine by Stitching with the Housewives. It's one of their Dapper Doodads. I'm stitching it on 28 count Shadow Lugana. And I'm going to actually end up stitching this twice, once for my mother-in-law and then once for me. For my mother-in-law, I'm going to stitch this and then put it in a little frame that has a partner frame of Eddie because she loves sunflowers and she loves Eddie. Who doesn't? Who doesn't love the baby? All right, the next WIP is very small start. It's Stitching with the Housewives. It's the sunflower. Let's Go Ride a Bike. And I just have that first sunflower done. So not very far. Sorry I'm speeding through these. My next WIP is Ice Cream a-Lickin'. Oh, Berry Pickin' ice cream. It's Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I'm stitching this on 28 count Legacy Lugana from Picture This Plus, and I'm using my own colors. I got licking done. All right. My last WIP on this pile is, what is this? Why can't I think of it? It's the Russian company. Owl Forest embroidery. So this is an Owl Forest. It's Dinosaur Forest. I bought this kit in like 2019. Still plugging away at it. I stitched a little bit of that bottom dinosaur. But this is just using all the called for. That was it for that set of WIPs. My next set of WIPs, I am doing 12 by 12 this year. And last year I did 12 new starts. This year, instead of 12 new starts, I'm actually going to do 12 WIPs that I would like to get done in 2024. And actually I have 14 that I would like to get done. So we'll see how that goes. My first one is Plum Street Samplers. This is the day, which I have not worked on very much until the other day, and I picked it up. I am not doing this bottom part. I'm just doing the house with the vase and the urn or whatever it is. I'm stitching this on 36 count Milk and Honey by Fiber on a Whim, and I got into the bricks, which was exciting. So that'll be nice. So this is one of my 12 by 12s, I'm hoping. Okay. Another 12 by 12 bag, another 12 by 12 that I have is Every Opening Flower, which I just started the other day. Every Opening Flower. I am using mostly the called for colors, and I'm stitching on called for fabric 36 count Winter's Brew by R&R, and this is all I have done, but that's okay. Another one I have is Abby Sue Designs, Mirabelle. Eddie is obsessed with Encanto and Frozen, his two favorite movies. So we watched a lot of Encanto and Frozen in our house, so I wanted to kind of memorialize that by starting Mirabelle. Then I'm also going to do, Abby Sue Designs has Olaf and Elsa and Anna from both movies. But my issue, this is a small issue, my issue is that I really like Anna in the first movie, but I really like Elsa in the second movie. But I don't like Elsa in the first movie, and I don't like Anna in the second movie. So I'm trying to decide which one I want. But this is stitched on something that my sister dyed for me. I think it's a 28 count, just from Walmart, from Hobby Lobby. But then she like dyed it for me, and it's perfect. I absolutely love it. So pretty. I'm changing the color of the skirt. The skirt originally was too blue. Mirabelle's skirt is not that blue, so I'm changing it to more of a like teal color, dark teal. All right. Another one I have is Token of Love by With Thy Needle and Thread. I'm using my own colors, and I'm stitching this on 36 count Boardwalk from Color and Cotton. I'm stitching this for Elliot and I's bedroom, because then I'm also going to do Love Reigns by Teresa Kogut. That's what I have. I love that blue. I love the blue. All right, the next WIP I have that I want to finish this year is Berry Keeper by With Thy Needle and Thread. This is stitched on 36 count Saltbush by Fox and Rabbit, which I'm a big Saltbush fan. Look how pretty. I'm using Color and Cotton colors. So gorgeous. would like to get that finished. Another WIP I have still is Bobbing for Pumpkins. I stitched on this a little bit. I don't know why I'm not motivated to stitch on this one. It is on 36 count hazelwood, parchment maybe, I don't remember. But I'm using my own colors and I'm almost done. I did work on this a little bit this year, so I did get closer. But I would like to finish that. I also have Berry Bakery by Stitching with the Housewives. And I'm using my own colors, and I'm stitching it on 28 count black Jubilee. Looks dirty, I don't know why. So I have very little start on this, but I'd like to finish that this year. Another WIP that should be done that's not is Cinnamon Stars, and I can tell you why it's not done. I am stitching this on 28 count Ren Lugana, and that's why it's not done. I should have chosen 36 count, but that's okay. I worked on it a little bit this year. Oops. So, really don't have that much to go. Probably for 12 by 12, I'm going to work on filling this house, the rest of this house in. That'll probably be what I work on during 12 by 12. All right. I pulled this WIP out the other day and I worked on it a tiny little bit. It is Oh Hello Spring, Backing Up the Truck by Stitching with the Housewives. I stitched a little bit of that bunny. I'm using all my own colors. I'm changing it up a little bit, just making it a little less busy. But it's stitched on 28 count black Jubilee. And I love it. I love that orange. Oh. Right, another WIP that should be done. You'll notice by all my 12 by 12, they're like WIPs that should probably be done by now. Is Pumpkin Picking Day by Stitching with the Housewives. Stitching this on 28 count Dusk Lugana from Picture This Plus, I want to say. Feel like I filled in some of the truck this year. I'm changing the truck to a red truck. But I think that's the only real change I'm making. I'm probably using my own colors. This is Colonial Copper, definitely. I don't think it calls for... No. It does not call for Colonial Copper. Okay. I also have My Country by Country Cottage Needleworks. And I am using My Life with Miss Sassy's conversion for this. And I love it. I just haven't finished it yet. So this year, I think I did My Country, and I started this, and I did this, and I did a few more leaves. So I have a little bit left to do, but not much. I love it. It's so pretty. All right, my next WIP was a new start this year, and it is American Eagle. Yeah, American Eagle by Blackbird Designs. I stitched this one out of this book so far. This is the one I'm stitching right now. I'm stitching it on 36 count Saltbush by Fox and Rabbit, and I'm using some called for and some of my own colors. So pretty. Just love how things look on 36 count. I'm obsessed. All right, got 2 more WIPs that I know of. The next one is Tulip Festival, and this was a 12 by 12 start last year. I'm stitching this on 36 count Cafe au Lait, using my own colors. Cafe au Lait from Fibrana WIP. That's what I have so far. Love those tulips. Can't wait to get to her dress. That'll be fun. It's like a I'm trying to explain. It's like almost like a purpley fabric. You can't really tell. Looks more brown, but it's definitely got some hints of purple in it. All right, my last WIP. So this is going to be a gift for someone. I think, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But it is my Into the Jungle cell from Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I have one more box to do, the Jaguar. This year I finished the Chameleon, the Bat, the Tapir, and I think that's it. I finished these 3 and then I did a couple more words and leaves. So it's getting there. It's getting there. But those are going to be, I believe, my 12 by 12s. There's more than 12 in there, I know. I'm going to kind of figure out what I want to do with them. But I believe that is all I have today for my WIP parade. I will be back to talk what I'm currently working on, talk about my haul, a couple recent finishes in my next episode, which will hopefully be sometime soon. So thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content. And oh, I did want to give just a little life update. So I started a new job in June. I am actually starting another new job. Wasn't quite the right fit for me, so I'm actually starting another new job next week. So I'm excited. Still not teaching, but something a little similar. So I'm excited to see where it goes. We'll see. Thank you for stopping by. You can follow me on Instagram at A Stitch for Mom, or like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Bye.